Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back. In this one today, we're going to be ranking every map in Black Ops 2 Zombies. Don't forget to leave a like. It helps out the channel a ton. And without a further ado, let's get right into it. Coming into our number 6 spot as the worst map in Black Ops 2, we have Transit. We won't be including every individual survival portion of this map for this list, but just focusing on Transit, this map is really bad. It is not only one of the worst in Black Ops 2, but one of the worst in all of Zombies. The map layout is way too large, which can make for a fun time on co-op, but on solo, it's a nightmare. The jet gun is a horrible buildable and a horrible wonder weapon. It takes way too long to build and can break instantly if you don't know how to use it properly. The mini bosses on this map are beyond awful. The Denizen makes the fog portions of the map almost completely unplayable, and the Avogadro was just a huge disappointment. The only positive thing that I can say about this map is that playing with 4 players can be really fun, but this rule applies to every map in Zombies, so it isn't really something that I'm going to specifically praise Transit for, since a lot of maps are more fun with 3 extra players. You do also have the glitch where you can play with 8 players on Transit, and that, in my opinion, will give you the ultimate experience for this map, but most people won't have access to doing this glitch, and most people don't even know that it exists. Overall, Transit is a horrible experience. I can name about 100 things that I hate about this map, and maybe 2 things that I like about it, so for those reasons, I have to put it at the number 6 spot. Moving into our number 5 spot, we have Die Rise. This map is also very awful, but there are a few redeeming factors that make it better than Transit in my opinion. The map isn't super big and no areas are blocked off by the fog. The jumping jacks, although annoying, aren't as bad as the Denizens, and the best thing about this map is the wonder weapon, the Sliquifier. You can get to round 100 on this without any struggles, and even if you want to just play the map normally and have fun for a few rounds, the Sliquifier is still really effective and very easy to build. What I don't like about this map is all the countless cliffs and elevator shafts that you can fall down and die from. They even hid PhD on this map, which would completely solve this issue, but they made it inaccessible to the player, which was the biggest troll ever. The Easter egg on this map is not fun to do, and a lot of the steps are stupid and or don't make any sense. The reward for doing this Easter egg is somewhat cool though, because you get to see the map's beauty really shine with the tower lit up and the fireworks going off, but other than that, it's not a great Easter egg. Overall, Die Rise is a horrible map. There are some things that I do like about it more than Transit, like the wonder weapon, but in comparison to every other Zombies map that we've seen, it's not a great experience. Now, next up, coming into our number 4 spot, we have Nuketown Zombies. I might have a bit of a bias towards this map since I played it a ton back when I first started playing Zombies. Town was my go-to map, but I also really enjoyed Nuketown as it provided more of a challenging and in-depth experience for a survival map. If you want to get better at Zombies, this is the map to play since it provides a fast-paced experience that limits your access to Jug for a long period of time. If you're a new player to Zombies, Nuketown might not be the best since it can be a little too fast-paced and challenging, but for me personally, I love survival maps that are like Nuketown. Verrückt from World at War is one of my favorite maps of all time because it has the same gameplay loop as Nuketown, where it's super chaotic and fast-paced when you spawn in. There are also little hidden Easter eggs on this map, like being able to hear Marlton in the bunker, or whenever you reach round 25, all the zombies' eyes glow blue and Richtofen becomes the announcer. It's really cool. The only complaint that I have with Nuketown is that I really wish they made it more clear for when the perks would spawn on the map. I think if they made it to where every 4 rounds you're guaranteed to get a perk, so that by round 20 you have all the perks on the map available. Other than that, I don't hate Nuketown Zombies. I unfortunately can't put it higher on the list because the other 3 maps are just far better in my opinion. Coming into our number 3 spot, we have Buried. This map can be a great experience for any type of player. If you're a casual zombies fan, getting to round 50 is incredibly easy, fast, and enjoyable. You also have so many different things to explore, like the barriers you can open up with Leroy, and the witch's house out in the distance. If you're a hardcore player, you have a challenging yet super rewarding Easter egg. Getting past round 70 and to round 100 is also a lot more difficult yet engaging for this map. The paralyzer stops killing zombies around round 70, and thus you have to switch to using the dubstep machine, which is a much more unique approach to getting round 100, since no other map requires you to use buildables for high rounds. The only thing I don't like about this map is the crew and overall map layout and design. The Victus crew fits in well with this map, but that's not a good thing because the crew is despised a ton by the community. The map layouts can also be really complicated at times, whether you're navigating through the maze or trying to find your way back up to the surface. Other than these few minor complaints, Buried is a phenomenal map that gives a ton of fun things to do for all types of zombie players. Moving into our number 2 spot, we have Mob of the Dead. This map is similar to Buried, where it's a great map for both the hardcore and casual audience, but for completely different reasons. Mob of the Dead's Easter egg is very easy and is a great entry-level zombies map for new players who want to experience what doing an Easter egg is like without having a mental breakdown watching a 50-minute guide video. With features like the Afterlife mode, Vitrolic Withering, and even the Tomahawk, it makes it really easy for players to get by what would often be considered a hard map. The corridors are very small and there are very few training spots on this map, but with all of the features that I previously just stated, it can be easily navigated. High rounds are fairly easy to achieve from a difficulty standpoint, but without proper weaponry and having to rely on traps and the upgraded Tomahawk, it can take a while to get to those later rounds. The story on this map is one of the best in all of zombies, and this was also the only map to introduce a new crew that wasn't Primus or Ultimus that was loved by the community. This was Jason Blundell's first project, and he and the team over at Treyarch killed it by providing a map that innovates a lot in positive ways, while also keeping in core features to zombies that fans love. The only thing that I hate about this map is the perk selection, since they removed both Mule Kick and PhD as a troll yet again, but other than that, this map is close to perfect. And coming into our number 1 spot, we have Origins. You guys probably expected this map to be here, and for good reason. This is one of the best maps in all of zombies, solely because of how much content that this one map has to offer. I could make a 20-minute video just going over the side Easter eggs on this map, not including the main Easter egg. Not only is there countless amounts of content, the content is also really good. Building and upgrading the staffs is a really long process that is incredibly rewarding. The Panzer is one of the best mini bosses that we have ever seen in zombies. Even little things like the golden shovel and the helmet that allow you to take no damage from the robots and get all the perks on the map, or the Boom Hilda with the incredible Pack-a-Punch camo. I could go on and on about things that I love about this map. Speedrunning this map is incredibly complex and for the elite of zombie fans. Doing the Easter egg and getting high rounds is also incredibly engaging yet difficult. This brings me to my only complaint about Origins, and that's the fact that it isn't a good map for the casual players. There's too much to know and do that most casuals will easily get overwhelmed. If you're not a hardcore player, Mob of the Dead is the best map for you. But if you want to step up the challenge when it comes to doing the Easter eggs or getting high rounds, Origins is not only one of the best maps in Black Ops 2, but also one of the best in all of zombies. And for that, I have to put it at the number 1 spot. Anyways guys, it's going to wrap up this video for today. If you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, do all that. Leave your comments down below if you want to see me do any other type of content. Check down the description as well for more zombie related videos. And yeah, I got nothing much else to say, so peace.